In this lesson, we will deal with the switch functions for the rudder travel control panel, yaw damper levers, and the rudder trim panel. We'll now look at the locations for these flight controls. Select each of the controls in turn to find out where it's located. These are the locations of the flight controls for yaw. The rudder, powered by 3 hydraulic systems, has its movements limited by one of 2 independent rudder travel systems to provide safe flight. When selected on, the related system is engaged. Both may be engaged at the same time, but only one will be operating. If a system fails or is switched off, it is automatically disengaged and the other one takes over. Dutch roll damping is provided by 2 yaw damper systems, which are controlled by the yaw damper levers. In addition, the yaw dampers provide engine failure compensation and turn coordination. The yaw damper systems are engaged by magnetically latching the levers in the active position. If a system fails or is selected off, the related yaw damper system is disengaged and the other one takes over. If both trip, the yaw damper function is lost. The rudder trim panel allows the rudder to be trimmed manually or automatically. In both cases, feedback is provided to the pilot by the rudder trim digital indicator and the rudder pedals. The pedal's movement is dependent on the trim setting. The greater the rudder deflection, the greater the pedal's movement. The manual rotary selector moves the rudder either left or right. Turn the rotary selector so the rudder moves to 10 degrees left. Observe the digital indication on the rudder trim panel change and the movement of the rudder indicator on the ECAM page. When the rudder trim is set on the required position, release the rotary selector, which will return to neutral. The reset push button, when set to on, positions the rudder trim to approximately 0 degrees. Press the reset push button to start the reset sequence. Again, observe the indications on the rudder trim panel and on the ECAM page. When the reset is completed, the push button releases automatically and the white ON caption goes out. If the push button is released before the reset is complete, the ON light goes out and the rudder movement stops. This ends our look at yaw controls. Select the forward arrow to try the quiz.